Does this Italian plumber still have star power, or did he get stuck in those pixel-perfect pipes? Of course not, it's Mario. If Nintendo intended on screwing up their Ace-in-the-Sleeve franchise, they better be higher drunk. Right off the bat, you realize that you're playing a typical Mario game that focuses entirely on gameplay, while throwing any kind of story straight into Bowser's forehead. While the game gets things rolling quickly, the wheels in motion seem to stay the status quo for a while. Only after beating what I would call the first part of the game do we truly get to step out of a school zone and onto a highway. So keep in mind that Mario 3DS does not truly become amazing until the second playthrough, only to come back to it again with newly remixed levels. As far as graphics go, I'd say the game looks fantastic. It makes great use of the camera to really bring you into a 3D world. I think they really went a long way to zoom in and have certain aspects, and it really made a big difference for me as far as the 3D goes. If I were to compare it to Legend of Zelda, I actually kind of got a little bit of a headache when I was playing Zelda with 3D, but with this Mario, I did not have that problem. I'd say Mario 3DS is caught in limbo, somewhere between Mario Galaxy and an old-school 2D Mario, such as New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. Water reflections look great here, draw distances impress, and don't forget about how sexy that pull looks when Mario grabs that flag, only to bring it down nice and slow. Sexiness aside though, you can easily tell that this is the first game to truly be handcrafted for the 3DS with such effort one would expect from Nintendo. And while the graphics hold up amazingly, the gameplay is the true Tanuki suit here. After going through the 8 worlds the first time, I had a great deal of fun going through the newly remastered levels the second time, which is where things truly do kick off. I haven't been this frustrated and rewarded with a Mario game in a while, so if you're looking for a fun challenge, I suggest picking this up immediately with whatever credit card you have readily available. New suits for Mario include the famous Tanuki suit, as mentioned, and a new Boomerang suit. The Fire Flower makes a return as well here, of course. For the most part, however, I found myself needing the Tanuki suit to get through a lot of the tougher levels. It's just, you needed that levitation to be able to fly, hover around. Without it, reminded me of playing Super Meat Boy. That's not to say that the Boomerang suit didn't come in handy, though. In a lot of levels where killing bad guys was required, a certain elevator level comes to mind. I really relied on the Boomerang suit to get through it. Since the suit allows you to shoot boomerangs that follows where you're running, I actually preferred it over the fire suit, which just has you throwing fire and it bounces off. The sound here was good, but not. I wouldn't say it was great. I would have personally preferred some of the epic sounds from Galaxy 1 and 2, but that wasn't the case here. The music is still catchy, just not as amazing in an orchestral sense. Other sound effects return, such as Mario dying and falling, of course, which is to be expected. Something I found odd, however, was how the game literally has no dialogue in the entire game. The writers must have been working on Paper Mario because writing was completely absent. Nevertheless, dialogue is never important in a platformer, so it didn't bug me. It was just more of a surprise. So not really an annoyance. The game is quite lengthy as well, taking me somewhere between 20 and 25 hours to go through. I probably put a lot more recently, just trying to find every single star, which I'm very close to. All in all, a great Mario game here. As long as you love platforming, pick it up, and make sure to thank Princess Peach for always forgetting to lock her doors and not purchasing ADT. All it takes is one call. If you're looking for a game for the 3DS, here it is, finally. Don't forget to check out my Pushmo review for 3DS and Bastion review for PC.